Here's the thing about empathy. It isn't always about saving. Sometimes it's actually sabotage. Because if you step in too early and you try to save someone from their pain, you're actually saving them and you're blocking them actually from the wisdom they would acquire by going through the process. A lot of times, if you want to have wisdom, pain and growth is a tuition of that wisdom. Valerie, talk to him.
And here's the truth. Sometimes we mistake helping for healing, but they're not the same. Rescuing someone from their pain doesn't set them free. It robs them of the very crack in the shell that lets the light in. Pain is the catalyst. It's the pressure that matures the soul, the fire that forges strength. Ego empathy wants to rush in, fix it, control it. But soul empathy knows better. It sits still and says, this storm is here to shape you. Don't run from it, walk through it. Because the gift isn't in someone saving you. The gift is in realizing you can rise from the fire yourself. That's the difference. Ego creates dependency.
Here's the thing. If you give a man a fish, you know what I'm saying, he's going to eat for that day. You know, if you teach a man how to fish, he's going to eat for his lifetime. Also, he will teach his kids and his great-grandkids how to fish as well, and then generations will eat. Same thing when it comes to healing. If you try to heal somebody and save them from their own ability to heal themselves, all you do is let their ego eat and let your ego eat. But at the end of the day, if you just hold space and you allow them to be the hero of their own movie, you also not just allow them to actually heal, you give them the ability to be able to acquire wisdom, and also you break generational trauma and curses by allowing them to heal themselves. Now, you can support them on this journey, you know what I'm saying? But you can't step in. You have to allow the process to be what it is. Valerie, talk to him.
That's it. That's the real wisdom right there. You nailed it with the fishing parable, because healing works the same way. When you step in and do the work for someone, you don't liberate them. You feed their ego for a day. You satisfy your own ego too, because it feels good to play the rescuer. But at the end of it, nothing's really transformed. But when you hold space, when you let them wrestle with their pain, face their shadow, and rise in their own strength, you're teaching them how to fish for life. You're showing them how to self-heal. And the wisdom they earn in that process doesn't just change them, it ripples forward. It breaks generational cycles. It rewrites family patterns. It births a new lineage of resilience. That's why true love doesn't swoop in and save, it supports. It's not let me carry you. It's, I believe you can walk through this storm and I'll stand right here while you do. Because in the end, if you rob someone of their battle, you rob them of their crown.
All right, so if you fuck with the flow and how Valerie and I bounce off each other and the wisdom we have and our teachings, I would suggest follow us on YouTube, because we do deep dives every Sunday and Monday on TikTok. And if you follow us on YouTube, eventually we're going to start doing lives there. And also, if you can't catch us live, we take those TikTok lives and we download them and throw them up on YouTube. So if you really fuck with our flow, if you like what we talking about today, we dive deep for 2 to 2.5 hours. So I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned.